Hey YouTube, this is Tushar and this is fifth video of CSS Selectors series. In this video we are going to discuss about child selector and descendant selector. So let's jump into the code and see how it works. So I have a header, I have UL inside it, I have a line inside it. So this is my HTML setup, a header, and inside that UL, inside that list element, and list element has anchor tag. So the child selector is basically you you styles on a child selector using a parent selector. So that is what child selector is. So if I want to style the UL, which is child selector of header, I can write in CSS like this: header followed by the greater than sign followed by the child selector name. Child selector in this case is UL. So the syntax is header followed by the greater than sign followed by the UL. So I'll say wait, see. So this is how it works. But I cannot apply style to list element using child selector because list is not a direct child of UL of header. List is a direct child of UL. So if I'll use header greater than sign and list, it will not work. It's not working because list is not a direct child of header. The child selector can be applied only to the direct child. It cannot be applied to descendants. Only to the direct child it can be applied. So if in place of header I'll write UL, so it will work. Why it is working now? Because list is the direct child of UL. So in this case it is working. So that is what child selector is. The syntax is very simple: parent greater than sign and the child. So this is what child selector is. So let's see how descendant selector works. So in this case, when I use header greater than sign li and try to apply some style on li, it was not working because li is not a direct child of header. But I can use descendant selector to style the li. So what I have to do is header space li. So this is how you represent descendant selector: space between the element. So li is, it shows that li is somewhere inside the header, so it doesn't matter if it is a direct child of header or not. So now I can say color red, display inline block, margin so this is how descendant selector work. So child selector can be only applied to the direct child of an element, and descendant selector can be applied to any element that is inside of the parent element, like of the element that we are writing at the first place, which is header in our case. So if I write like ul greater than anchor, and I'll say text decoration overflow, it will not work because anchor is not a direct child of ul. But if I use descendant selector in this case, it will work. Okay, there is no overflow. There is a line through. So see, now it is working. But if I do ul greater than sign and anchor, it will not work because anchor is not a direct child. So this is the difference between the descendant selectors and child selectors. Child selector, I already told, will work on direct child only, and the descendant selector can be work on any element that is inside that first element that we have wrote in descendant selector. So this is the first element in our case. Once again, let's check. This will not work of the because li is not a direct child of header, but this will work because li is somewhere inside the header. So see, it's working now because descendant selector do not focus on the direct children only. The element which you want to apply the style should be somewhere inside the element that you have wrote at first place while you write the descendant selector. In our case, it is header. So this is child selector. I'm sorry. This is child selector, and this is descendant selector. So thanks for watching this video. If you liked my video, just click on like, comment on the video, and please subscribe to my channel if you like my channel. Thanks for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.